How to begin a business in a special niche. Stripped of cash? Need an extra $20, £10. Trying to sell your new iPod or other desirable item to get money. Have a useful niche skill, a special area of interest, that can be made into a product or service? Answer yes to any, and it's time to launch a successful business. It is a good idea to find your special niche, to fulfill a particular need or the preference of a group of potential, avid customers. Steps. 1. Brainstorm and gather money and make plans to form your unique, niche business. Find one that you can concentrate on based upon the needs and preferences of a special niche group, your own specialized business. That is the opposite of a department store or general store. You are in need of a captive audience, for example, for people who love a certain kind of product. The idea and money are just one important step in your quest. 2. Save some capital and begin to invest. A good starting point of saving weekly or monthly for gathering materials, for some necessary things, could be $50, £50, €50. Begin your business savings account right now. You don't need your best idea or a fortune to begin thinking, planning and saving. 3. Decide who is your target group for your product service for whom you can fulfill a need. A few examples could be 12 under tutoring, small electronic cases for all ages, or gifts for teens, or for Valentine's Day for a seasonal business. 4. Build a sufficient amount of the preferred and most needed stock. If you have a service with no need to make a product, then skip this. The sole purpose of this step is to make sure when you do get customers, you aren't filling out orders for back orders in the wee hours of the morning. 5. Advertise as much as you can. Do it in places such as, at school, if applicable to you, and your school has no anti-selling code, pin up ads in places like sandwich shops, grocery stores, laundries, etc. This way you may have a stable flow of customers. 6. Make sure miscellaneous things, such as pricing, selling location, etc. are set up. Don't guess. Find out what you need. 7. Create a name, slogan, and any other necessary things of the like. Be as artistic and creative as you can, as this will attract more people. 8. Find something worthwhile to do while waiting for customers to come in. Make sure to be patient as the customers may be slow to come in. With many businesses it is feast or famine, you have no customers for an hours, but then suddenly for a few minutes or hours you are crowded, then they're all gone, again. That can be frustrating and confusing. 9. Keep complete records, such as making receipts, as the purpose is to make sure you don't get confused by thinking you made $5,000 when you only made $150, after expenses. Make sure to keep track of what gets spent, too, including for what, why and to whom. Legitimate costs are used to figure your profit or loss on the business for income taxes and for showing where money came from. One good accounting trick is to keep a separate checking account with entries for every purchase or expense that you make, and all income should be deposited in your business account. Be sure to get an account with the large-size business checks with detailed stubs for itemizing your bank transactions, and be sure that the account will return all canceled checks and all of your itemized deposit slips. If you pay cash for items, then do this as recommended by a professional record expert, a CPA, certified public accountant. You can and should write a business check to yourself and write a comment on it for what that cash was used, when, where, on the check. Then endorse and deposit that check in your business account. That creates a very clear and effective double entry record, but it will not add or subtract money because it is both a debit and a credit, plus and minus, zero effect. Yet, that creates a paper trail for any cash to show when and how you spent money. Tips. Make sure not to overprice or underprice. People will not buy something overpriced, but they would happily take advantage of you if you underpriced it. Try making something related to your hobby. It will be good for your spirit. Warnings. Beware of people doing drugs, such as crack. Make sure nobody attacks you. If you are about to be attacked while doing business, say that you need to use the bathroom. Go in and lock the door, then call the emergency services.